And welcome to this video. If it has reached you, your guides, the ancestors, your higher self, or even the universe probably has possibly brought you to this video for whatever reason, for a message, maybe. Hello, my name is Michelle, and I've been doing tarot for about 10 years, both tarot and oracle. And so if you want to stick around to hear this message, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, for those of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And and finally, like, subscribe, and subscribe if this video makes sense to you. Also, I would love to hear from you. So here goes nothing. Here goes nothing, and we got something right away. I'm going to put this to the side here. So, before I started this video after taking a few minutes to really connect with kind of a message that I wanted to focus on, and the focus that I wanted to focus on was the compassion within our hearts and how we can navigate that for our highest good and our highest happiness. So it's kind of funny that the Wheel of Fortune is the first card that popped out before I even mentioned what this reading is about. And then we have the Ten of Cups coming out as well. So the compassion within our hearts, it can go both ways. The Wheel of Fortune is kind of reminding us that the wheel can spin clockwise or it can spin counterclockwise. And that's all up to what we choose for ourselves along our path. And know that no path or detour or delay will keep you away from what's for you. I feel like sometimes when we have compassion with others, because I think this is about compassion with others, Ten of Cups, we tend to lose ourselves in the gift of others. And that compassion sometimes feels like it's misplaced is the word that I keep seeing in my mind's eye, is misplaced. Why is the compassion misplaced? The compassion is misplaced because it's self-compassion that we need to lean into. Because the compassion in our hearts, we have enough compassion for ourselves and the worlds around us, which I feel like it's when I say the worlds around us, I feel like it's kind of reminding me of like Kingdom Hearts, which is a video game that you get to go to like different Disney worlds, and it intermingles with Final Fantasy as well, so whomever I'm talking to knows of the reference, or at least knows something about that game. You get the Nine of Cups as well, so the compassion to dream again. The compassion within our hearts to dream again. Because when I see the Nine of Cups, I think about making a dream or having, like, wish on a candle, like birthday. Having a birthday and making a wish on the candle. And the person's radiating such light, and that frequency is drawing those cups toward her in that vicinity, because it doesn't feel like they're going away from her. It feels like they're gravitating toward her. They're up in the air, but they're gravitating toward her. And so the compassion to dream again. What kind of dream is this collective tapping into? What kind of dream is this collective tapping into? This collective is tapping into the dream of divine consciousness. Divine consciousness. A balance. A balancing beam between divine feminine and masculine. This dream is for them to heal and come together as one in all the increments, in all the capacities. Come in as a whole family. Whoever I'm speaking to probably knows what it's like not to be whole at first. Not to be whole at first. Because when we're mentioning family, the people that I'm talking to feel just as lonesome. What message of hope can we gift to this collective today? Shining bright and showing up anyway is your gift. Shining and showing up anyway. Showing up regardless of judgments. Showing up with the wisdom and the knowledge of your own world. And you got the Emperor. He is strategic. He knows his kingdom front and back. You know your world front and back. It's just returning home. Sometimes the Emperor gets lost. Sometimes the Emperor gets lost in his people and never comes home within himself. So when I say this, is the compassion within our hearts that we pour so willingly into others. There's nothing wrong with pouring that love and compassion and nurture into others, but we also have to remember to bring it back in. Bring it back in, allow ourselves a hug, but then we remember the judgment. We remember the judgment of, well, I can't bring myself back. If I bring myself back, right? Because she's floating out. She's astral traveling, it looks like. But there's that judgment or fear that if you bring yourself back and step back, that you will be unloved. But that is definitely not the case. That is definitely not the case with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. I feel like the Two of Pentacles is showing that you have a decision whether you want to stay up in the clouds or if you want to stay grounded within your reality or change, quantum leap that reality. And it looks like you're leaning toward what's outside the window. What is outside of the window of this reality right now? I feel like you crave the change, you crave the adventure. It brings me back, which is kind of funny, as I was watching Vampire Diaries today. I wasn't watching the episode. I'm about to talk about a scene from it, so spoiler alert if you haven't watched it and you want to watch it. I hope, this doesn't make you not want to watch it. But there's a scene where Damon Salvatore is with Elena, and this is before her parents passed away, and over Wickery Bridge, and he tells her that she craves this, and this, and she before that, she says, nothing ever happens in Mystic Falls, and nothing really changes, nothing really happens. And so, here's the thing, is in that paradigm, he compels her to forget that they had that conversation, but her whole world shifted. Her whole world shifted. It wasn't just her parents that went over Wickery Bridge. She did. She went through her own transformational and awakening process, which is interesting, to say the least. Interesting, to say the least. Interesting. How that comes up. But how does that show compassion within someone's heart? He had compassion enough to let her learn for herself what kind of things she wanted. He just said, no, this is what I think you want, because a girl like you needs adventure or needs a little shake up. But he compels her to forget so that she can live the experience by herself. And I feel like this is weird how it's ending up like me talking about one of my favorite shows. But I feel like the compassion within our hearts needs to show up within ourselves as well as we project it out. And I feel like sometimes we don't realize that it is internally happening, and we're projecting it out, which is a great thing to project that compassion, but also remember, you can always bring that compassion back in, especially when you're kind of feeling a little drained. I hope that this resonates with whoever it needs to, and I wanted to show you guys my bracelet that I made a couple months back, and it says here that every journey starts with one step. I love this bracelet because I was just messing around with the beads, and these look like the white ones look like little stepping stones. And then, I don't know, I wanted to share that. So, hopefully you all have a good day. Hopefully this resonates with whomever it needs to for their highest good and highest happiness. I hope that you lean into compassion for yourself and know that you are on your way. Much love to you guys. Don't forget to like, vibe, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you.